Today, I will presenting about the case 1, which is the title is Price Elasticity of Demand, which is PED. Do you guys know about PED? Price elasticity of demand is a measure of how responsive consumers are to change in the price of the goods or services. Especially, is a measure the percentage change in the quantity demands relative to a 1% change in price. In other words, it shows how much sales demand will increase or decrease if the price of a product change. This helps business to set a price effectively. Let's look at our case study. LOKL Coffee recently increased the price of their signature iced latte from 9 ringgit to 11 ringgit. After the price change, their monthly sales dropped from 1,000 cups to 800 cups. So, what is this the right decision? To find out, we need to analyze the price elasticity of demand. Firstly, we need to identify the information before and after the price change. The price of a cup of iced latte decreased from 9 ringgit to 11 ringgit, while the total units sold decreased to 1,000 cups to 800 cups. To calculate the price elasticity of demand, which is PED, we should use this formula. All the information applied to the formula, we can find that the price elasticity of demand is 0.9. After we find final answer PED, we can define the demand of iced latte is inelastic because of 0 less than 0.9 less with 1. So, demand is very responsive to the price change. As a price increase by 1%, the quantity demand for iced latte will decrease 0.9%. Although consumers are not extremely sensitive to price change, but revenue is still affected the product. This is curve of price elasticity of demands. If you guys can see, the price on the curve is increased by 2 ringgits, and the quantity demand of iced latte dropped by 200 cups. Lastly, to maintain the new price, it should a good idea because the total revenue we can receive less than at price 9 ringgit. Based on the calculation, at price 9 ringgit, we can get 1,000 cups of iced latte. The total revenue we can receive, which is 9,000 ringgit. If we maintain at price 11 ringgit, we just get 800 cups, which is the total revenue 8,800 ringgit. So overall, for my recommendation, the business should maintain the price at 9 ringgit because the total revenue the business can get is higher than at price 11 ringgit, which is 9,000 ringgit. For me, this is good idea for LOKL Coffee to maintain at the price 9 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Ahmad Adam Haikal bin Muhammad Sumawi with the number ID 2403001. So, I will continue after Faris case study 2. My topic is income elasticity of demand. So, what is income elasticity of demand? To measure how sensitively change in quantity demanded divided by change in consumer income. Therefore, we can see how the demand responds toward income rises or fall. Move on to the slide 2.
So as for the second slide, I'll show you guys about the calculation. So let's move on to the slide 3, which shows the graph. The household income increased from 4,000 to 5,000 ringgit inflation, and for quantity, organic rises from 600 kilograms to 900 kilograms.
So as for the calculation for percentage change in income, as you can see over here, 5,000 minus 4,000 and divide by 4,000 times 100%, we get 50%. So for the changes in quantity demanded, 900 kilograms minus 600 kilograms and divide by 600 kilograms times 100% equals to 25%. So that's all.
35%, you take 35%, divide by 50% household income. 50%, so we get the number which is 2.0 equals to elastic income. So let's continue with the slide 4. Firstly, the future plan is anticipated continued growth, which is as economies grows, household income also rises. Therefore, the demand for organic rice continue to increasing. So for the next one is educate consumer, stay on health and environmental benefit of organic rice can further boost demand and justify premium pricing. Move on the third idea. The third one is expand product range. Consider diversifying an organic product to capture broader demand and consumer who seeking the organic rice health benefit. So let's go. The last plan is monitor market trends, which is stay updated on consumer preferences and stay on health trends can strongly influence organic rice demand. As for the last slide, which is slide 5, observation between household income increases from 4,000 ringgit Malaysian to 5,000 ringgit Malaysian, and for quantity rice demand is from 600 kilograms to 900 kilograms. This indicates consumer when the household income increases, demand of organic rice will also increase. So that is the conclusion.
So that's all from me. Now I'll pass to Ilham to explain case study 3.
Elasticity is an economic concept that measures how much the quantity demand for the one goods, which we call goods A, change in response to a change in the price in another related good, which we call goods B. This concept is very useful for business and economics. It helps them understand the relationship between two products, whether then they are substitute, complement, or completely unrelated. Now, let's move on to calculation for question A. We are calculating the cross elasticity of demand XD, which show the responsiveness of the quantity demand of good when the price of another good change. We must use this formula is percent change in quantity demand of good X divided by percent change in price of good Y. Let's calculate the percentage change in quantity demand of green chicken burger first. The quality decreased from 2,000 unit to 1,600 unit. The calculation is percentage change in quality demand equal to 1,600 unit minus 2,000 divided by 2,000 times 100. The answer is negative 20%. Next, we calculate the percentage change in the price of fried chicken. The price fell from 20 ringgit to 10 ringgit. The calculation is percentage change in the price of fried chicken equal to 10 minus 12 divide 12 times 100. The answer is negative 16.67%. Now we calculate the EXD. The answer is EXD equal to negative 20% divided by negative 60.67%. The answer is 1.2. Since the value of EXD is positive and greater than 1, this tells us the grilled chicken burger and fried chicken are substitute goods. This means when the price of the fried chicken decreases, fewer people want grilled chicken burger because fried chicken becomes more attractive. The fact of EXD is greater than 1 also shows the two goods closely related substitute, meaning consumer respond strongly to price change between them. Now, let's move to question B, where we analyze the demand curve. As you can see in the diagram, when the price is decreased from 12 ringgit to 10 ringgit, the quality demand increased from 1,600 to 2,000 units. This movement along the demand curve from point A to point B show the law of demand. As price fall, quality demand rise, assuming other factors remain constant. Based on the demand curve analysis, here are the implications for the fast food chain. First, adjust pricing strategy. The company should consider reducing the price of grilled chicken burger to remain competitive, especially if substitute become cheaper. Second, promotion offer. Introducing value meal, limited time discount or loyalty program can help attract more customers and increase quantity demand. Third, product differentiation. It's more important to highlight unique features such as can help benefit to make the product stand out. Fourth, monitor competitive closely. The company must quickly adapt to any change in competitor pricing to maintain market share. This strategy will help the fast food chain respond effectively to change the customer demand and stay competitive in the market. I will move to Bushra.
Hi everyone, now we are on the last part, and this part we will be exploring the last case study, which is I'm going to discuss on the price elasticity of supply, or we call it as PES. Now let's go. Well, price elasticity of supply of PES definitely measures how responsive the quality supply is to change its price. In other words, it tells us whether producer can easily increase or decrease the output when its price is changed. Let's see if the price is increased. Can farmer grow more output? Or what if the price is fall? Can farmer easily scale back? Best, who will answer this question. Before we start, let's begin with this scenario that discuss about PES of durian. Question is to find PES. To calculate PES, we must use this formula. And to use this formula, we must identify this term. So this is the result. Now just put those numbers into the calculation formula. So it should be like this. So guys, this is the supply curve. After we apply this number into the curve, we can see that the arrow means the increase from 45 ringgit to 60 ringgit. So the quantity supply is also increased from 500 kilogram to 700 kilogram. So the curve is more flattened. That means is responsive. Now we move to the next question about the interpretation of supply curve. The PES of 1.2 tells us that the supply is elastic. This is because the PES is more than 1, which means producer can quickly respond to the change in price. Besides, the percentage of changes in quantity supply is greater than percentage of changes in price. Elastic supply usually happens in the long run period because the producer have more time to adjust the production. Let's say farmer can plant more durian trees and also train more workers to handle harvesting. The last one is the supply curve start with price axis. This means that even a small changes in price lead to a big changes in quantity supply. Also, the curve is more flatter and also more responsive. So, is that really affect the farm's production decisions? Yeah, of course. First, profit maximization. They can boost their production when the price are high to increase their profits. Second, cost consideration. They must ensure the higher revenue can cover any cost of expanding production. Third, competition. If other farms also have elastic supply, the price may not last long because of the increased competition. And the last one is risk management. When the price is dropped suddenly, they will need to cut production quickly to avoid losses.